Right now at 10, some lawmakers are against advisory referendums on ballots, but some local level officials say they're an important gauge of opinion. And a day without childcare. An area daycare provider and state lawmaker are pushing the legislature to keep funding for childcare in the governor's budget. Plus, a grand opening for a years-long project. City leaders cut the ribbon on Wagant Park's new shelter.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Haugen. Ken is off tonight. Well, advisory referenda are used by counties to learn how its residents feel about certain issues. But now some state lawmakers are hoping to keep them off the local ballot. Will Keneally explains.
It seems the Republican legislators are looking to limit voters' voices.
That's the cost, according to Dane County Chair Patrick Miles, to not letting advisory referenda on the local ballot.
There are reasons why we would want to turn to advisory referenda. That would be to get a measure of where our constituents stand on issues.
These referenda are essentially polls put on the ballot by local county boards, asking their residents what they think about certain issues. Last month, Dane County voters weighed in on redistricting and abortion through these referenda.
I think the idea is that it makes no sense to use the ballot as a way to try to achieve some interest group's political goal. The city of Burlington lawmakers have zero to do with legislating abortion or marijuana. That's a state issue. I don't think it should be done at the local levels.
But local officials say they are still important to hold. The Republican state legislature last month placed a referendum on the statewide ballot on welfare reform, something that would cater to a conservative voter. But for those other issues,
it's not a question that Republicans wanted to hear the answer to, but there's strong support for expanding, not limiting, the right to abortion and reproductive care.
For his part, Democratic Governor Tony Evers says he will veto that Republican plan in its entirety, saying the state needs to give more aid to those municipalities and take out those restrictions. And a Wisconsin judge said he wants the State Elections Commission to reconsider a complaint against fake Republican electors during the 2020 elections. A complaint was filed in 2021 saying electors attempted to cast the state's electoral ballots for former President Donald Trump. Dane County Circuit Judge Frank Remington said the commission must consider the complaint without Commissioner Robert Spindle, who was one of those fake electors. Spindle and the commission agreed. Judge Remington will write an order next week for the commission to reconsider the complaint. And aiming to help rebuild confidence in elections, election officials in the state are hoping to bring back a plan to maintain high voter turnout. Officials aim to create a division to deal with voter concerns and requests. The proposal was rejected last Tuesday by the legislature's Republican-controlled Budget Writing Committee. Republican chair of the bipartisan Wisconsin elections, Don Millis, was the one who proposed that idea. Though it failed, Millis is hoping to revive the plan as a bill. And Governor Tony Evers kicked off National Travel and Tourism Week in La Crosse. Evers made a stop at the Pump House Regional Arts Center today. The center got more than $288,000 from a tourism capital investment grant for improvements. The Pump House was able to renovate their bathrooms and update seating in the theater. The governor's budget includes investments to boost state tourism, especially when it comes to the arts.
We're hoping to use some of the resources that came as a result of our surplus to set up essentially a fund of $100 million that could, just the interest on that would give us a way to invest in the arts.
Evers said the state's tourism industry right now is far exceeding expectations. He says it's bringing in more income than surrounding states.
Well, a good Monday evening to you. We've got some scattered showers and thunderstorms to check on radar, but before we get to that, quick check of the latest Mississippi River information. Still a couple of flood warnings for the Wabasha area, but that's forecast to fall below flood stage tomorrow. It's down to 12.15. We're now below flood stage in Winona and La Crosse, so some good news there. And still a flood warning for the Prairie du Chien McGregor area, 17.55. Forecast to fall to flood stage by the weekend around May 13th or 14th. Now we are dry here in La Crosse, but a different story to our west. We've got a weakening line of showers and thunderstorms. You can see they're just kind of near Eau Claire, maybe some spits and sprinkles there. Most of the activity to your south and west, even some lightning strikes near and south of Lake City down towards Rochester. I've seen a few flashes to the west through our CityCam 8. And then the strongest storms over northern Iowa. Nothing severe at this point, and I'm not expecting anything severe in our neck of the woods this evening as this line of storms will continue to weaken as it pushes east into more stable air. Most spots in the 50s now. We'll see overnight lows around 50 degrees in the Cross. Watch for some fog overnight and into tomorrow morning. That could impact the Tuesday morning commute, something to keep in mind. That's in your schoolcast as well. 52 at 7 a.m. with the low clouds and fog. Then a mix of sun and clouds through the day and pleasant temperatures, highs around 74 degrees. Now we're going to have these off and on, at least slight chances for showers and thunderstorms from time to time this week. I'll detail that in just a few minutes.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Bill. Nurses employed by Mayo Clinic Health System in Minnesota held a press conference to speak about their work conditions. Nurses say they feel undervalued and overworked and state all nurses should be retrained. The nurses spoke in support of the Keeping Nurses at the Bedside Act, which is legislation that tackles staffing issues.
I feel undervalued. I many times don't feel respected with our opinions. I don't feel respected for our requests. When we mention that our nurses feel unsafe at times, I feel that it falls on deaf ears.
This legislation would require hospitals to form committees to create core staffing plans. Those committees would oversee how many patients each nurse can safely care for. And today, child care providers in 27 states across the country are marking a day without child care and closing their doors to push lawmakers for funding. Sprout Child Care in La Crosse did not close their doors today, but the center's leaders did want people to think about what would happen if they and every other child care center in the country shut down.
It would send all these businesses into a grinding halt. We are the foundation that is there so everyone else can work. If we weren't working here, no one else would be able to be working.
State Senator Jill Billings also spoke at the event today. She says pandemic-era funding from the state helped keep child care centers open and help those businesses offer better pay and benefits to quality child care employees. Senator Billings says she's encouraging the Joint Finance Committee, which is working its way through Governor Evers' biennial budget, to keep that funding. While the city of La Crosse cut the ribbon on Wagant Park's brand new shelter this evening, the city and the Wagant-Hogan Neighborhood Association have worked for years to improve the park and its shelter space. Wagant-Hogan Neighborhood Association President Linda Lee says this park has been a long time coming and she's excited to see it all come together.
It gives the community around the park some place to go, to congregate. A sense of community can be built by having that shelter there and having a meeting place.
So that new shelter replaces a 40-year-old storage shed. The space will be used by the Parks Department, and people can also rent out the space for events. It holds 25 people and has bathrooms and a drinking fountain. Coming up on News 8, Texas authorities are sharing more about a gunman who opened fire in an outlet mall in Allen. And a Wisconsin high school coach is under arrest after being accused of putting a recording device in a girl's locker room. That's coming up. Stay with us.
Selling your car yourself can take weeks. Selling to an online reseller takes days. Selling your car to Dahl Auto takes 30 minutes. Bring your title and keys and leave with a check. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Do you have old, drafty windows that are broken and cracked, or are you looking for a way to upgrade your home's appearance and energy efficiency? Whatever your needs, your home improvement company's team of experts can help you select the perfect windows. And all of our installers are trained and certified professionals, so you can trust that your project is done right the first time. Contact your home improvement company today and see the difference new windows can make. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
Luther High School, we are a powerhouse in culture and fulfilling the needs of each and every student through our Student Services program. We recognize the future needs all students, whether it's a four-year college, trades, or the trade school. Our on-site STEM program will offer welding and advanced woods program and allow stackable credits at technical colleges throughout Wisconsin. Luther High School, Christ-centered, encouraging and preparing students for life. Schedule your visit today. Go to lutherhigh.org or find us on Facebook at We Love Luther.
The service departments at the Dahl Auto Group are staffed by the most experienced team in the region. Whether you're buying a used car they've inspected or driving home one they've serviced, you can trust their work for years to come. Dahl Auto, simple.
A high school coach in Janesville is under arrest after being accused of installing a recording device in a girls' locker room. Brian Kitzman coached multiple sports at Janesville's Craig High School. He was arrested for possession of child pornography, violation of privacy, and representations depicting nudity. Police say he confessed to putting the camera in the locker room.
So far, we believe the duration of the crime was for 2 years, and there may be up to 18 victims. To our knowledge, these images were not shared with anyone else other than the suspect, as he kept them for his own interest.
Kitzman is being held at the Rock County Jail. Well, authorities in Texas are revealing more about the gunman who opened fire at an outlet mall in Allen, Texas over the weekend. The 33-year-old killed 8 people, including 3 children, and wounded at least 7 others before being taken out by police. Alexis Wainwright reports from Allen, Texas.
This video shows the moment the gunman pulled up to the Allen Premium Outlets before firing at shoppers with an AR-style rifle.
I've got victims. We need an ambulance.
At least 8 people were killed, including 20-year-old mall security guard Christian LaCour, as well as 2 young sisters, Daniela and Sofia Mendoza. This Army veteran tried to help one of the victims.
I did a quick compression on his chest and he spit blood up, and then he looked at me and his eyes just went straight fixed.
Raquel Lee captured this video of shoppers huddled in a bathroom closet as the attack unfolded.
People were trying to call 911. We couldn't dial out. I just remember thinking, oh God, he's coming in here next.
Police identified the gunman as 33-year-old Mauricio Garcia. He was shot and killed by an officer who happened to be at the mall. CBS News has learned he enlisted in the Army in 2008 but did not finish basic training and was terminated after 3 months due to physical or mental conditions. Garcia appears to also have had violent and racist views. On Monday, activists gathered at the Texas state capitol, urging lawmakers to advance legislation to raise the age for purchasing assault weapons from 18 to 21.
We've had enough of pictures and images of mothers covering their children, trying to use their bodies as shields from these dangerous weapons.
In a surprise move, a Texas House committee passed the bill, but it still faces an uphill climb to becoming state law. Alexis Wainwright, CBS News, Allen, Texas.
There have been more than 200 mass shootings in the U.S. so far this year. The victims in the mall attack range from age 5 to 61 years old. Well, coming up on News 8 Now at 10, a recall of more than 120,000 twin bunk beds. Find out if your family is affected, coming up after the break.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. 50s, 60s, and 70s across the region today. Lots of 70s in my 8-day forecast. I'll have the details of my forecast details coming up next.
Introducing the StarMark Composite Window, now available exclusively at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions. With its solid frame construction, this revolutionary window is 2,000% more airtight, 40% more energy efficient, and 12 times stronger than the average vinyl window.
And at a price less than what many companies charge for lower quality vinyl windows.
Call now to save 50% off installation.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day.
Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners.
Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Are record high energy and water costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive. While you may not ask for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to be without heat, water, or power. For a hand up, Apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.heat.help.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Come explore and plan your next home improvement project at the Board Store Home Improvement's historic 8-building showroom, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Walker Edison Furniture Company has issued a voluntary recall of twin bunk beds. The recall affects more than 120,000 beds because of fall and impact hazards. The company says the wooden slats that support the beds can break. The bunk beds were sold online through Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, and other retailers. Walker Edison says it got reports of 14 incidents of the slats breaking, with one report of minor injuries. And Planet Fitness wants teenagers to make their mental and physical health a priority once school is out. The gym is offering free memberships to teens ages 14 to 19 for the summertime. This is the third year of Planet Fitness's high school summer pass program, and that includes workouts tailored to teenagers and personal training. Teens can sign up for it with a parent or guardian, and it runs through August 31st. Well, AI might be coming to your favorite drive-thru. Hardee's parent company is launching artificial intelligence technology to take orders at drive-thrus. The company says this is an effort to boost accuracy, speed, and revenue while also managing staff shortages. The company says a pilot program led to a spike in revenue thanks to the tech's ability to upsell customers. I don't know, that kind of scares me.
Yeah, lots of automation moving forward, that's for sure.
I feel like they wouldn't understand my order and then I'd get the wrong thing, you know,
Well, it's like now when you go through a drive-thru and they have that like generic kind of intro thing, like, hey, would you like to try this, like a special?
Yeah.
And you know it's automated, so I've come to the point where I don't even respond to that because I know it's not real, and then I wait for the real person to talk to me. So, all right, and I have a feeling that's only going to get worse as we go into the future with the automation, but some of it's good, some of it not so good. All right, allergy report, low symptoms tomorrow and Wednesday for oak. High symptoms both days for birch and tree pollen. Now keep in mind, anytime we see some rainfall, those symptoms will lower, at least temporarily, as that rain tends to knock the pollen out of the air. Now we've seen a dry evening here in La Crosse, but not everybody is experiencing the same. 63 the official high today, 69 is average, 89 and 32 are the records. Just a couple hundredths of an inch of rain out at the La Crosse airport. A little bit more on the south side, pretty good steady rain at times this morning, really kind of dampened things. 57 degrees with a mostly cloudy sky out at the airport, still 59 downtown at the station. Winds are calm, and the Mississippi continues its fall down to 11.59 feet here in La Crosse. Chippewa River's up a bit, 57 degrees for you folks in Eau Claire with a mostly cloudy sky, and you've been kind of on the very edge of some showers in your vicinity. Still some upper 60s to low 70s over the Central Plains. Most of our area in the 50s now, including 55 in Black River Falls, 59 in Winona, and 55 in Viroqua. Winds are light out of the east, a little bit stronger towards those thunderstorms off into southeastern Minnesota and northeastern Iowa. They were going pretty good earlier. Lots of lightning and some hail with those storms as well. We even had a brief severe thunderstorm warning for Pepin County for some large hail, but that has since weakened. In fact, this whole line of storms is weakening as it runs into a little bit more stable air as it crosses the river into Wisconsin. But some rain falling just south and west of Eau Claire through Buffalo County, portions of Wabasha and Winona County. Still some thunder and lightning just east of Rochester. But again, these continue to weaken into Fillmore County, northeastern Iowa as well. Strongest storms will be down across Iowa where there's a little bit more instability, and things are going to really kind of calm down around here. In fact, these storms will eventually kind of fade apart, fall apart and fade as we head into the overnight hours. Sky Tracker kind of shows that, maybe a few spits and sprinkles lingering overnight. Otherwise, quite a bit of low cloudiness and fog overnight and into tomorrow morning. Keep that in mind. May impact your Tuesday morning commute. Otherwise, a mix of sun and clouds and another slight chance for some showers and thunderstorms heading into tomorrow evening and night, but those too will kind of be in a weakening state as they shift east across the area. Otherwise, temperatures tomorrow pretty pleasant in the 70s after lows tonight around 50 degrees in La Crosse, with those showers and thunderstorms tapering as they shift to the east. Areas of fog overnight and into tomorrow morning. Clouds and sun mix tomorrow with those small chance for showers late in the day and into tomorrow night. 74 for the high. In fact, 70s are wild right through the 8-day forecast. Might even flirt with 80 a couple of those days. Wednesday night and Thursday, another small chance for a thunder shower. A little bit better chance for some rain Friday and Saturday, but some dry time as well. Lingering showers into Sunday. That may be our coolest day, upper 60s, and then a couple of pleasant days to start next week. Highs in the middle 70s. So again, it looks ominous with all those rain icons, but like we saw this past weekend, it may rain at times, but plenty of dry time as well.
All right, I'll take it. Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up in sports, the Toma softball team continuing to light up the scoreboard, plus the best of the best in the Scenic Bluffs Conference. We're on the track in Viroqua today. Rob has the highlights next in sports.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Whether you need routine care or specialty care, Mayo Clinic Health System offers the best options for care where and when you and your family needs it.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
Thanks, La Crosse, for voting Dahl Ford the best new car dealership, voting Gino Arntz the best car salesperson, and voting Abra Auto Body the best body shop in La Crosse County. We do our best to exceed your expectations every day.
Sinking driveway, settling patio, collapsing stoop, uneven pool deck. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call American Water Works.
This isn't Charmin. No wonder I don't feel as clean.
Here's Charmin Ultra Strong.
Ah, my bottom's been saved.
With its diamond weave texture, Charmin Ultra Strong cleans better with fewer sheets and less effort. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Want luxury hair repair that doesn't cost $50? Pantene's Pro Vitamin Formula repairs hair, as well as the leading luxury bonding treatment for softness and resilience without the price tag. If you know it's Pantene.
With a tankless system, you can have unlimited hot water whenever and for however long you need it. Upgrade to a tankless today and never be left without hot water again. Rely on Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
In less than a month, the best track and field athletes across the state will take over La Crosse for the state track meet. But for now, it's all about fine-tuning those details and hitting the last stretch of the season in full stride. That's exactly what was going on today during the Blackhawk Invitational. Let's go to Viroqua High School, where 10 of our area schools were facing off. Let's start with the girls' 4x800 relay. Brookwood had the top time coming into the race, but it was Westby who got off to the fast start behind Audra Johnson. Then it was Elizabeth Curtis taking it down the stretch as Westby finished with a top time of 10.52. And for the boys' race, it was West Salem coming down the final stretch. Panthers crossing the line with a time of 9 minutes, 6 seconds. Switching to the girls' 100-meter hurdles, Westby's Megan Nelson takes first with a time of 16.57. Viroqua freshman Alana Christensen coming in second. In the boys' race, doing it on his home track, Viroqua sophomore Caden Sullivan takes first with a new PR, 16.44. Hillsboro's Russell Jackson setting a PR in second place. 100-meter dash, West Salem's Carter Walter is going to cross the finish line in first with a time of 11.43 here. Bangor's Brandon Gilbertson right behind him in second place. Girls race, and Cashton's Braylee Hyatt is flying. She takes first with a time of 12.91. Westby's Erin Gluck in second. We didn't get it on video, but Gluck set a new PR in high jump, clearing 5.5 So the defending high jump state champ is reaching new heights as she looks to defend that crown. The Tomah softball team has been red hot to start this season. The Timberwolves are getting it done with their bats. They scored 22 runs in a win over Onalaska last week, and today another MVC challenger is standing in their way. Let's head over to Logan High. The Rangers playing host to rival Tomah. Timberwolves picking up where they left off last week. First inning, Mackenzie Cohn chops one at third. That's a fair ball. That makes it 1-0 Tomah. Then it's Libby Matheson lining a base hit in a right field. That's going to score 2. Timberwolves put up a 3 spot in the first inning. And how about Anna Wall, the freshman, dominant in the circle. She strikes out the side in the first inning. And then in the top of the second, Wall showing she can do it all. This ball right here is absolutely crushed to left. I lost it. Might still be coming down. Who knows? That's a solo shot for the freshman. Timberwolves go ahead by 4. They were just getting warmed up later in the second. Olivia Wall serving a base hit in a center field. RBI single. Makes it 5-0 Tomah. Then Kennedy Noth joins the party. The senior serves one in a center. 2 more runs are going to come in a score to make it 7-zip. And how about Cone? Another base hit right here for the junior. She lines one in the left field. Tomah scores 5 runs in the second. Timberwolves keep on rolling. They get the win 15-0. Let's take a look at some scores from around the region. Big win on the road for the Onalaska softball team. Hilltoppers get the win over rival Aquinas 11-7. On the baseball diamond, same teams going at it. Same result. Hilltoppers getting the win there as well. Shutout victory for Onalaska 6-0. How about this? Cooley Conference rivals going at it today in Galesville. The GET baseball team walks it off over rival West Salem as the Redhawks get the victory by a final of 5-4. Brewers back at home, beginning a 3-game set with the Dodgers. Milwaukee struggled on the road, but a different story tonight at AmFam Field. Brewers break it open in the 5th. Joey Weimer, 3-run shot. It's 3-0 Milwaukee, and he was back at it again in the 7th. Weimer finds a hole on the left side. That's going to bring home another. Brewers go ahead 4-1. Then later in the inning, 2 in scoring position for Christian Yelich, and Yelly comes through with the base knock in a left. 1 runs in. Here comes Weimer. Big time hit from Yelich makes it 6-1 Crew, and they weren't done. Still in the 7th, 2 on for Willie Adames. Exit stage right. This ball absolutely crushed the other way. Not coming back. A 3-run blast from Adames breaks this one wide open. That's how you start a homestand. Brewers get the win 9-3. Big win there for the Crew. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 18 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Terry here, and welcome to Stockman's in Osseo, where we're getting ready for spring. Our greenhouse is now open. A large selection of beautiful flowers, vegetable plants, garden seeds, perennials, trees, shrubs, mulches, soils, and much more. Stockman features a large selection of grilling supplies, gas grills, and charcoal grills. Spring and summer apparel arriving daily. Grocery, produce, beer, wine, liquor, and so much more. So come take the Stockman's tour in Osseo, where I'll be looking for you, even out here.
It's time to remodel your kitchen or bathroom today. Interior Designs can help you from design to completion. Our designers will help pick out your new cabinets, countertops, flooring, and backsplash. Our installation team will complete the look, including plumbing and sheetrocking. Let us take care of the entire process so you can enjoy your new kitchen or bathroom. Call today, Interior Designs Holman.
The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here and ready to help. Anyone in Wisconsin can call, text, or chat to get connected to a trained 988 counselor. Trained counselors are here to support anyone experiencing a suicidal, mental health, or substance use crisis. You can also contact 988 if you're concerned about someone. 988 is confidential and free to all Wisconsin residents. 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. Here to support you.
Life's more rewarding at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, especially when it comes to gardening. Right now, get unbeatable deals on supplies to support your backyard bounty. Like 1 cubic foot bags of Miracle-Gro garden soil, just $5.99. Select bags of Miracle-Gro potting mix, only $14.99. And Blaine's Rewards members get a free $10 gift card with $50 spent on Miracle-Gro. Plus, shop our selection of live flowers and plants in our outdoor garden center, now open.
Betting on our weather is risky business. Don't gamble with your most valuable asset. Knutson Roofing has you covered with an available 50-year guarantee on all roofs. Yes, we set an available 50-year guarantee. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
A DeSoto teacher puts so much on her plate every day, you wonder how she gets it all done. But when the work involves getting hands-on with agriculture, she proves she's a natural. Ken Kozarowski introduces us to this month's top-notch teacher.
Hillary Bark loves to tackle as much as she can on the job.
I like the variety of it. I get to teach a lot of different classes, so I teach greenhouse, plant science, animal science.
The ag teacher runs her classroom, a greenhouse, advises the school's Future Farmers of America organization, coaches middle school basketball, and even drives a bus. And in her spare time, she's applying for and winning $6,000 grants to get new greenhouse equipment.
Is the list shorter of what you don't do here?
It might be, yeah.
All while raising 2 young kids on her family's farm. A lot to juggle.
But I do it because I like it and because I can see the impacts that it has on kids.
She loves that her hands-on subject grows real-life skills, whether it's running a greenhouse,
I learned those job skills like perseverance and problem solving,
or casing a good Sheboygan-style brat.
We're gonna twist them at the end. Oh, there we go, hello. Sometimes it's really big lessons that kids learn and take into their future, and sometimes it's the smaller ones, and it's nice just to see them have learned something, no matter what that something is.
Using nature to nurture the next generation. For News 8 Now, I'm Ken Kozarowski.
Bark was just one of roughly 100 Wisconsin teachers who won a $6,000 grant for her school from the Cole Education Foundation. That money will go to brand new greenhouse tables that are built to last for the next 30 to 40 years. We'll be right back.
Here at the Y, we offer more than just a job. We offer the chance to make a difference in a fun, flexible environment where our mission and core values drive every decision we make. Join us in this amazing work. For specific positions and details, visit our website.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what our members say. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Luther High School, we are a powerhouse in culture and fulfilling the needs of each and every student through our Student Services program. We recognize the future needs all students, whether it's a 4-year college, trades, or the trade school. Our on-site STEM program will offer welding and advanced woods program and allow stackable credits at technical colleges throughout Wisconsin. Luther High School, Christ-centered, encouraging and preparing students for life. Schedule your visit today. Go to lutherhigh.org or find us on Facebook at We Love Luther.
Don't settle for overpriced, low-quality vinyl windows. Our StarMark composite window, available exclusively at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, is 2,000% more airtight, 40% more energy efficient, and 12 times stronger than vinyl windows.
And at a price less than what many companies charge for lower quality vinyl windows. Call now to save 50% off installation.
The results are in for the 10th annual Best of La Crosse County. Head to bestoflacrossecounty.com to see the winners in every category. Thank you to everyone who participated, and congratulations to all the winners. Here's one of the many businesses that won this year.
You just had to wait. Now we're going to miss our vacation.
On the bright side, I can crown that tooth and have you on your way in the same day. See for yourself. Call or visit allendental.net.
Here at the Y, we offer more than just a job. Experience the personal satisfaction that comes from nurturing the potential of youth and teens, improving our community's health and well-being, and providing support to our neighbors. Join us in this amazing work.
Again, a line of weakening showers and thunderstorms rolling northwest to southeast across the area. So don't be shocked if you hear some rain on the roof or on the windows for a brief time as these storms continue to fade out. Otherwise, lows around 50 degrees. Tomorrow, in fact, most of the next 8 days, highs in the 70s. Still some slight rain chances periodically through the week.
All right. Anything else? Okay, cool. Thank you for watching
Thumbs
News
up.
8.
There you go.